What is deflation, and why should we care about it? That's a question that might be lingering in your mind right now. Well, by the end of this video, you'll have a clearer understanding of this economic phenomenon. Deflation is the opposite of inflation. It is a decrease in the general price level of goods and services. Sounds good, right? Who wouldn't want the cost of their favorite items to go down? Well, it's not as simple as that. Deflation often occurs when there's a decrease in the supply of money, a decrease in demand for goods and services, or an oversupply of different types of goods. These three factors can happen independently or all at once, and they can be quite interrelated. Now imagine a situation where there's a decrease in the demand for goods and services. This might be due to consumers saving more and spending less, or perhaps due to a decline in investment. When demand decreases, businesses tend to lower their prices to encourage consumers to buy their products. If this happens on a larger scale, across different sectors of the economy, it can lead to deflation. On the other hand, an oversupply of goods can also lead to deflation. Think of it this way. If there are more apples in the market than people want to buy, the price of apples will drop. This price drop becomes a problem when it happens across different sectors, not just with apples. So, why should we care about deflation? It's not just about cheaper goods. Deflation can also lead to a decrease in economic output and a rise in unemployment. Businesses earn less profit when prices fall, which can lead to cost-cutting measures like layoffs. Additionally, people tend to postpone their purchases in the hope that prices will fall further, leading to a decrease in demand and a further drop in prices. A vicious cycle indeed. Deflation can also increase the real value of debt. When prices fall, the value of money rises, making it harder for borrowers to pay off their debts. This can lead to a rise in bankruptcies and further slow down the economy. So what can policymakers do in the face of deflation? Central banks, like the Federal Reserve in the United States, can use monetary policy to combat deflation. They can lower interest rates to encourage borrowing and spending, or they can increase the money supply. However, these measures can only go so far, especially when interest rates are already near zero. Fiscal policy, which involves government spending and taxation, can also be used. Governments can increase their spending to boost demand, or they can decrease taxes to encourage consumers to spend more. To sum up, deflation is a decrease in the general price level of goods and services. It can be caused by a decrease in the supply of money, a decrease in demand for goods and services, or an oversupply of goods. Deflation can lead to a decrease in economic output, a rise in unemployment, and an increase in the real value of debt. Policy responses to deflation can involve monetary and fiscal measures. Deflation may seem like a good thing on the surface, but, as we've seen, it can have serious consequences for the economy. Understanding deflation and its effects can help us make informed decisions and navigate these complex economic times.